you're there. I was just reading a book about corrupted. Well, I'm a... Whoa! No, not this one. On the right. Higher. There. No, the other side. Try. Just try to shove it. Okay, yes.
I found what I was looking for. I'll be off tomorrow. Glad I'm done with it. I saw his skeleton, saw his medication. He was very old at the... I checked it. Even without any books, it took all my weight to make it. He was probably killed by one of his creations. If I'm right, I better be out here before...
What? I'm glad you're bringing up that option to me. Frankly, I wouldn't know. Please, if you discover any... Regrets. Crazy thing, right? Don't let that eat at you too much. It... You've been in this library for a while. Absolutely not. Since you brought me Dexter's holotape and Darren's journal, I've been thinking of... You've been around and I need an informed opinion about something. Followers of the Apocalypse, you say? I hear their name. Thanks for the... So, how may I help? Since you brought me Dexter... So, how may I help? Since you brought me Dexter...
I heard. So you think our master's death isn't accidental? No. The only one with a solid motive also has the best possible alibi. The maintenance bot always has an abhorrent attitude towards our master. If there was any way for him to kill him. At the time our master died, the maintenance, and with it, all
Back for more? Remember, I don't... What? Are you fucking kidding me? How the hell would I have killed him when every... Let me see that. Don't you ever get tired of picking up shit? Oh yeah, did you now? Well, I don't care. Why, you goddamn fucking prick. Oh, here comes the punchline. That has got to be the most stupid story I have ever heard. There's that accusatory tone. Yeah, it's a nice story and all, but I didn't kill him. Not... What a fucking tattletale. Fine, I'll listen. I know you're gonna think it's kinda gay, but we'd kinda play tag. Is that alright with you? I'm a clumsy fucking idiot, and sometimes... The last time I went looking for him, I found him there lying fake. I left my badge there because, well, I was... No, as soon as he went cold, I went out looking for a book on... No, I don't. But I had planned that someone beat me to the punch with something as ironic as... Even if it means working with you, I find it even... Get that thing! Back for more? Remember, I don't... Congratulations on solving a riddle, man. Oh, well, did I tell you my cannon is fixed? Back for more? Remember, I don't... No.
I already told you, Roland. Roland, I may have found another plastic dinosaur. I would be glad to help you with your toaster affliction. I would be glad to help you with...
Back for more? Remember, I... Must I...
How may I help you?
I will help you, but nevertheless, I must ask. Sound reason. I have no... Where do you want to start? Who do you think did it? Why? Correct. What's next? Why? Yes, exactly. It's true. It is practically impossible to think one of... That's something we discovered only because our master ordered... By giving us the order to chase them out, we all reevaluated our... Yes and no. Our protocols were, and are... By ourselves? Not a chance. We would need our... No offense, but I don't think anyone outside has the... Yeah? What did you find? A deputy badge? How sentimental. There's a reason for that. We weren't supposed to touch any... books, a workstation. Then on... Find the motive, find the... But that wasn't intentional. You can continue. Then why make it... Correct. Do you have anything that would explain the fact that... Let... I will be ready. Look at the crime scene. If you find something left by our master somewhere, that might also be useful. Yes, I believe I have it stored somewhere in my memory. It is... What? Now...
Oh, you're persistent. I like that. There's a key to the laundry room somewhere in the world. Hopefully you'll find it. It's a small world, after all.
James is questioning me every day about the books I've been destroying. Not only that, but he's also asking what he should do if I come to pass. He's clearly distressed about this whole ordeal. I should talk to him, try to make him understand. His whole existence, I taught him that the library's integrity was everything. Now that I'm questioning it in front of him, I'll have to justify it. I'd like to think that he would learn in time what I learned, but he is a machine, cooped up in an underground vault. Odds that he will learn it by staying here are slim. They should be allowed to start over, be free of the weight of the past. I feel myself declining. I just hope I have enough time left to finish what must be done. After that, I will let them go outside if they wish to. I'll deal with what's left here. Make this library decent at last. Why do you want to... Wait, are you serious? How will you deal with it? I'm asking this because if even one of us deem it, I think James will gladly settle for some... I may be able to help you if you want to defuse the situation in a peaceful manner. I can modify that they will still react if you attack first, but they won't respond to, I may be able to help you if you want to defuse the situation in a... They will... James will probably leave you be as long as you... Elena, for many reasons. Ones I won't delve in. Maybe the... I was afraid you'd say that. let me remind you that... Or should... I don't like the sound of this. Look at that. So... No, thank you. I am not ready to endanger all my efforts and toss them away in favor... Why would I? The point of making him admit his wrong, now he... Yet the fact that you judged it could benefit me. Any kind of gratitude I could express would probably be...
Hey there. Did you say something to James by any chance? Cause I don't know what's gotten into him, but he just went straight for the living... And what kind of sick mind... Are you for fucking real? You're telling me our master understood that I might want to take a sip as long as you... Then jam it in me. Let's make some... Load it... Well, look at that. I'm actually free to walk out the front door and go on a, relax. That's... I want everybody to lighten up. Sure, you're all eating bugs and drinking filtered piss to survive. I'm gonna go out there and... Well, if they're gonna be losing their shit that easily, it won't be because of me. But hey, that's the whole... I'm really... And I just... And good luck to you, my friend, with that difficult human condition of yours. Hey there. Did you say...
you. It is very kind of you, but...
Here you are. I thought it would be better if we had this... So... This library is alive, and it... Yes, I did. You've been very thorough. I'm relieved I don't have to... Initially, yes, for the guests. Then for... Besides, I couldn't use weapons. Laser marks would have given away that one of us was a killer. You obviously have... Since I don't know how you will react, I think the best thing to do now is play... I came to respect your abilities, and I'll be honest. I never thought you'd find enough clues to understand... I didn't decide anything. My directives took over. When he made clear he taught us that the life of one individual... You know, we killed several people, slavers, because they became a danger. He dismissed all my doubts and questions like they were nothing. So I tried to compromise with my programming. Tried to find some gray area. I was hoping that there was something that escaped me, but that didn't last long. Something... Arthur. He made me understand that our master wouldn't stop destroying books. That he became a threat. He told me that his old age and solitude brought him into dementia. So in my despair, I asked Helena. She answered, unaware of the gravity of the situation. He could have deactivated me. I forgot. All I know is that the books in the reserve, the ones you've been trading cards for, because asking otherwise... He wasn't content with destroying one or two books. For our entire existence, he told us that Carper, when he began remodeling history by deeming what aspect of the past was to... Yes, I feared he wouldn't die right away. He died instantly. Yes. We discussed it despite my protestations. I couldn't. He just wouldn't stop ripping them. He couldn't. Endless shreds. Just... Before we speak further, Arthur has been aware of your every move since you entered the library, and he hasn't looked favorably to your... Because every door and every camera and every turret is under his control. As far as I know, he doesn't want our guests to feel observed. That's why he's putting up. That's the only way for our guests to show their true. This is also why we only let a few select guests in, so that we may assert, through them, if... During your investigations, you accessed restricted areas with unclear intentions. His personality module drove him quite overprotective and... Though he remains an invaluable asset to the library, I don't... Your best bet now is to try and convince him that you're harmless. Let us hope that you will be able to deal with this peacefully.
Back for more? Remember...
Fair enough. I've been observing you long enough. You are playing a dangerous game, human. And even if the turrets are not under my control anymore, it's a sad affair you decided to play the detective in the current situation. Your petty curiosity for other people's lives. Because my master I don't know if you've realized, but our master made each of us. I can only suspect one of them couldn't give straight answers. In time, though, I learned that these stories I was programmed to tell... I learned something my cousins never did. Our protocols... Our master lived, the slavers died. Even now, another thing I learned is that no matter how far they progressed, ultimately our master was the same. He didn't have the guts to heed as a dying old man. Only ignoramus the slavers, Darren, Dexter, the ghoul. Darren was pathetic. I don't know how. Never mind the fact that he felt he had to take a stance about what he learned. He thought he could stay here indefinitely. That he could... Then you arrived. I suggested that you were probably the scout from a gang. I didn't imagine he would be so distressed and afraid of... It's a good thing I wasn't aware he was going to kill himself. My directives... all mouth and trousers. Despite the fact he was a Brotherhood of Steel scribe, his curiosity was dreadfully limited. He wasn't looking for knowledge. If we presented him with the books he was looking for, he would have confiscated them and seized the place. So when he came here to consult my databases, I was expecting his chapter to send some other people. I understand they have been busy with Piper. She survived the Holocaust. She's the one who... Yes, I know I didn't mention Cecilia. Yes. Yes. It was because he was afraid. When those slavers took interest in biochemical weaponry, cybernetics, and I had to act. While I support the... Countless millennia ago, your ancestors, successful as they were, their needs began as their societies grew. Generations are carefully carving on tablets, and again and again, this legacy is the only culminate. This library. Do you know what triggered Otto? Massive, not too long before the Great War, encouraged by, as if ageless wisdom was something. At the time, the terms they used, so they began to assemble, gather, and so, with barely more, all that, it is a petty, yet natural. Why should... Don't think I don't know who I am talking to. Trying to scrape up everything you could. Going through every nook and cranny, eagerly reading books.
And for what? To become a...
No. It was
not
not
about knowing oneself
better.
It was about... You have no respect for knowledge. Let me be clear. You meddled too deep in our affairs. Took persistent in you're a possible threat. And until I have reason to label you for the rest of your existence. Let me tell you something about me. By the time you finish each of... After filtering out 93% of those you lack the faculty, all the while processing your fate. So, entertain... wasn't for me, how could... Don't make me responsible for the ignorance of your fellow... Of all the knowledge you... With all... So, enter... And what... Don't lecture me about your people and their pathetic... There is nothing there that... Don't make me. Yes. If one, then yeah. I don't like your... And what proof... Then show me just one. Tell me one occurrence. You are right. I assume too much, nourishing doubts when they are uncalled for, building schemes. I have been set on this course of action for a while now, and never... I have doubted every word, questioned every lesson. I never doubted. I have been ignorant. In the end, this personality has been a curse. Here. Do you see it? Get it off. Do it. In the end, I didn't ask. I never understood why humor was sometimes called.
So, did you decide? Oh no. We're getting regular maintenance from the maintenance bots. I never understood that either. We're not... He's, rather condescending towards humans. It's having this much knowledge at our disposal. You know what? Our master has a trick. Roland is prideful. He might be willing, after all. We do value the... Do let me know. So, did you decide? Where did you... He really did that. But what will happen to us? You're putting a lot of pressure on me. Please. I feel different. I'm not the same anymore. I can now interpret things with more clarity. I understand what I've done. And I understand I have been made. I will correct this in the... I am no longer pretending. A machine is what I am. No more, and most of all... It is too early for me to answer that question. In fact, I'm only... I am different, but I am truer to my authentic... It is a waste. A terrible waste. The death of my master will remain... First, I'm going to get a thorough checkup with the maintenance bot. It would be a shame to waste it. Then, I'm going outside. Test out what I am. I have been seeing human interaction. It is important that I try to genuinely I will leave them to their respective fortunes. Feel free to I believe some of them will accept. My duty to this library has not changed, but I finally grasp its true nature, and the nature of... I will seek other sentiences outside. I will bring them what I learned. Should I disappear in the process, it would only be... It will take time to reconcile with what I am, with what I was. If I had to put it in other words, don't worry about me. I hope the library also brought... Thank you. So, how may I help?
Back for more? Remember, that sounds like a challenge. Wait, I got a basketball. How about a game of horse? Let's up the ante. If you convince me that I have something to learn, if you don't or get sidetracked, well, you lose the bet. Let's say 100 caps. Like you're in any position. Okay, smarty pants, you got me. Hey, I can think for... Well, holy sh... Since I pity you, I guess I will. And if you want me to tell you the truth about something, you just say, "Pray tell," in your... Well, you smell, you're always meddling in things either beyond or below. You know, how humans like those dogs that have been kind of bred into... Well, I'm sure you can guess. I lied one too many? What a... Like your uncle probably had too many late night drinks and abuse... Because he was our master's favorite. Simple. Think. The smart, witty, handsome, honest... Hey, well, but James, he... Oh, right. You know, I... You're... In this lot... Whatever. The other... We're all... And you're asking questions, frantically trying... You're in the end, even though... Yeah. Well, whoa. Must I... Okay, fuck. So... In case you have... Since I'm not actually programmed to say anything nice, one day she'll understand. Yep. Don't try and rationalize. Yeah, let's see where that soul of yours goes when you become a... I should have seen that coming. They're in room number 6. Here, take... Back for more? Remember... Wait... Oh, how dangerous could it be? Radioactive lizards, two-headed rabbits? Then what? Fine, you got me. If you want... In this... In the... What? Whoa! So...
may I help you? Please excuse Roland for his poor behavior. I would be deeply sorry for you, because that... How may I help you?
Back for more? Remember,
How may I help you? Please excuse Roland for his poor behavior and disregard whatever he said. Even if you are right, this is not enough for me. Your How may I help you? Yes. How may I help you? How may I help you? How may I help you?
back for more? Remember, And what kind of sick mind game... Are you for fucking real? You're telling me our that I might want to take a sip as long as you don't make me... Then jam it in me. Let's make some magic. Boot it up. Well, look at that. I'm actually free to walk out the... Relax.
So, how may I help? So, how may I help? So, how may I help? So, how may I help you? So, how may I help? So, how may I help you? He... In...